got around to seeing Orville Identity Part 2. Holy crap! I was thinking, last week rather. That's when I figured that's when the show has come into its own. And of course, there's always all demands on the delivery of Part 2. Well, Part 2 delivered. Okay. Certain folks might be a little disappointed because so much on the space battle. No, in this case, this is how you do a space battle. No shaky cams. Keep it well lit so you can tell who's who and who's getting blown up. Yeah, this one delivered, and again, they're eating Discovery's lunch, left, right, and center. So, if you can, start binging this show if you haven't got into it yet, because you are missing something. And we're not just taking the old slight, like this show is taking jabs of Discovery left and right, especially even in this episode. Talking about, why is the light so damn low? And also, the question, why are they still alive? Well, they asked that question right off the bat. Why are we still alive? What do they need us for? This is how you do a show. Just by anticipating what the questions the audience has and answering them. Don't treat your audience like a bunch of morons. Seth has learned the thing. There is an intelligent life from the other side of the television tube. You don't want to talk down to them. You challenge them. Make them come to you. Yeah? People want to get challenged. Kids especially, but even adults. You want something that challenges them, So, the cat gets back in there.
Hi guys.
And one understand. We get down this. I didn't see the preview for the next week, but apparently they're going to be carrying over stuff. The krill are going to be discussed. Okay, what do we do with the krill now? What do the krill do with us? So yes, going from strength to strength here, and also, you also kind of see why. Turn that down. Why all the little quiet character stuff? Mostly like not really bottle shows. There's some set pieces there, but why is mostly there? Well, on a practical standpoint, to save money, because you're talking about so many millions of dollars per episode. They're pretty much budgeted for the entire year, and so money you don't spend on one episode can be shuffled over to another, so you can balance it all out, and also balance out the cost of making the show in the first place. Like some Burnett said, if the bridge set costs $10 million, you pay that out over the course of the series, at least the first season. And eventually, when you get, because most TV series are pretty much, I'll never understand this thing about, Florida school buses just stopping traffic on major highways. Instead of pulling over to the side street here, we could have done it without disrupting anything, but no. But
they're idiots.
Where we're going. So, yeah, this one is going to be, again, this two-parter is where the show sets itself up as its own thing now. It's not just a Star Trek parody or a Star Trek homage. It is a legitimate show in its own right. And it started off as a Star Trek pitch, and CBS, if they have any sense, are kicking themselves right now for not taking it. Because they're drawn in. When you count all the numbers of the streaming, about 9 million viewers a week. And, sorry, Kowalski, no, they have not released the actual numbers of, what Enterprise is drawing in. Because from what the sources, those numbers are pretty pathetic. They've released percentages. They're saying it's a record number. Even just one more, thing as a record number. And they're attributing this to Star Trek when it was the playoffs, okay? It was the Super Bowl and the AFC playoffs that I was tuning in for. Best estimates for Star Trek Discovery is maybe 400,000 per week, okay? And those are the optimistic numbers. So yeah, if they, and yeah, there's, we kind of missed it on, getting canceled, but it's like everything indicates like this is not a show that they have a lot of confidence in, okay? They're milking us for what they can because it's still a valuable property. And they're giving it every last chance they can here, including Michelle Paradise now make their 5th showrunner in less than 3 seasons. the only reason this thing got renewed is because of those 2 words in the front of the title, Star Trek. Any other show, this would not have made it past the first season. Okay? So yeah, there are a few things we need to take into account on our side of this thing. It's like, not underestimating the power of those 2 words and the value of the, because at the height of the Next Generation, it's like Star Trek was bringing in about $1 billion a year to Paramount. And I think that's also a big reason why Sherry Redstone is fighting to get everything back under one roof, because they know how to use this thing. And they actually have a little institutional experience in making Star Trek. CBS has never actually made a Star Trek show before. So, anyway, we'll get into that later. So, Orville, it's like you think they, hitting out of the park, and then it's like they're hitting out of this park, next park, and a couple parks over. So, PayPal, Patreon, down below, subscribe, stand with Vic until somebody provides some actual evidence, and not just, I know people about. No, I want to hear from those people. I want to see footage. Okay, otherwise we're standing with Vic. Right now, the Kickstarter or the GoFundMe is over 92,000. So a lot of people are standing with us too. So catch you later.